Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I've got another awesome Montana fifth wheel for you. This is the 2024 Montana 3231 CK. I think you guys are going to really enjoy it. If you're looking for the specifications, things like, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, all that good stuff, including a pricing link for Funtown here in Fairborn, you will find that down in the description of this video, and it'll pop up on the screen. But I hope you guys dig this tour. If you guys like my style, hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to probably do this in about 15 to 20 minutes or so. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Again, it's the 2024 Montana 3231 CK. And I really am enjoying the Montana series. They are absolutely beautiful. They also got the Four Seasons Living, so a little bit nicer, kind of package for that. So look at this. Two big old super slides. Accent lighting running all. You even got two fantastic fans, so that is pretty darn cool. But it looks really beautiful. A lot of the industry is light and bright, and Montana has these tried and true colors, and I think it looks great, but they're also monitoring up a little bit too. So you got the dual opposing slides, so you're going to see plenty of room here around your island kitchen. The island is also pretty darn unique in the fact that it's got those cubbies with the outlets, but right over here, nice, tall, wide, and deep slides. So I am 6 feet tall for reference. That's what you're looking at right there. So you're probably getting like, what would you say, probably about 6'3", something like that. You're also going to notice it's one of those box frames, or one of not the box frame, I'm sorry, the flush mount frame, so it goes nice and flat, and that linoleum blends in there with the floor. You got a table for 4. You can also extend this out. You lift it up, and that top part right there drops down, or you can flip it up to make it a little bit bigger seating, so you can sit down, play some euchre, read a book, enjoy all the views from these absolutely massive windows. And if you notice too, every single window, including the side windows, open up so that way you can enjoy a nice breeze. So not only do you get the kind of the panoramic views, but you also get the breeze too. On a day like today, 60, 65 degrees, that would be wonderful. This middle one is also going to be an emergency exit. Pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry. And they all come with the old day shades, the half drac, and then the full drac, the night shade, baby. Block the old sun from coming in and sizzling up the skin. Whatever in the world these things are called, that looks really nice. Just kind of a cool little metal cutout in there. It's a great little design that they got going on. And then right here is going to be your theater seating directly across from your TV. And the island does not get in the way. So it's a great little viewing area, here too. And you got 2 cup holders. They're also the fancy pants ones that do have, you can fully extend it, move, neck mode, all that kind of stuff. Pretty darn cool. And a little USB port. Again, 2 cup holders, little place to put a controller or sneak away a book. You're ready to rock. And then this is going to be the view that you're going to get, the TV right there. So the entertainment section, well, let's do the back. Let's continue my normal flow. So right here, you're going to see you got the setup in the 3 different areas. So you're going to have the tri-fold, geez, oh Pete, I'm having a hard time speaking. Tri-fold sofa. So it pulls out to about a queen bed, right to about there. Just enough squeak through room through the island. So additional sleeping. This is predominantly going to be a coach for couples, but you do have the ability, to sleep the grandkids or that funkle that had a too many couple drinks down at the campground. You're ready to rock. 2 outlets. Countertop space is pretty decent on both sides. Nothing too insane, but, you can put, whatever you want on there. Rest a cell phone up or an elbow, whatever. Again, all the windows open up. All have the old day and night shades. And due to the height of this camper, you are going to get some pretty good, storage up here. And it's got those little glass inserts, which have that cool little kind of Celtic look to them. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. That just look, really neat, really sharp. I like that a lot. Flip it around. I'm hooked up to battery, so I do not have the fireplace started up. But if you did, imagine just a nice roasty and toasty fireplace. It's got 4 different color modes. There's going to be an orange, a red, a blue, and a white. The JBL speakers, that's going to be a common theme across the Montana, and I love that. We all know JBL. They get absolutely bumping. Heck, I got a small one that I take to the pool that's like 6 inches wide. And, man, these things are loud. So zones A, B, and C, that's inside, outside, so you can rock on both sides. And then you got a little cubby right there, maybe sneak a DVD player, a PlayStation for the kids, you know, whatever. You also got the Connex TV, and it's going to be a smart TV that's 50-inch. So that way you can hook up, you know, YouTube TV or, you know, whatever. Anything you got internet to or want a hotspot to, you're good to go. You also have a little area, and you got a little cord filter that you can file through to the bottom. So as you saw, that was on a swivel. More storage here up above. Before I keep wrapping around the kind of the cooking slide, let me just kind of show you. I mean, this is just a beautiful color. It's a great mixture of all the colors, you know, the lights and darks and, you know, everything in between. Just looks really sharp. You're also going to get on this slide, again, because of the slide height, same as the other side, good storage above and below. You also get that built-in accent lighting, which is pretty darn snazzy. Doesn't get much better than that, but look at this. Little pull-out drawer action. Doesn't get any better. That's on a soft close, soft close, soft close. And then over here, you know, more of the same. Solid surface countertops. Got a nice little viewing window. And then right here, if you haven't seen one before, it's the old power tower, baby. You pull that up. You got 2 outlets, universal C and a USB, so you can get charging. It's also inverted and runs off the solar. You got a little flag right here, the TST. That's a tire pressure monitoring system. So that's nice. It comes with a little screen. So when you're, you know, driving down the road, you know, if your tire's getting a little funky, if it's getting a little low on air, if it's overinflated because you got a little paranoid about it, you know, it'll let you know that there is an issue, and it'll start beeping at you. Another thing that I've been really enjoying about the Montana is not only do they have the Furrion microwave, which is a convection, but they also have the oven. So it's a little bit unique in the fact that it's got both. I'm not sure why exactly they did that, but I'm all here for it. And like I pointed out before, above the island, or above the oven, you do get those 2 fantastic fans. But before we get over here, I want to show you the island, because I almost blew right past it until I misspoke. That's the old conscious telling me to get back to it. So big open area, you know, you can play some like different games or something if you'd like. There's enough room, you know, up there to do that. You also have a fan above, and then you have the pendant lighting, which I did not turn on. Probably should flip those on for the video. A little too late now, but they look really sharp. You got that little wire basket. My wife would absolutely love those. So hopefully she is not watching this video, or I will have something like that in my house. But right there, little drawer. Pull out for a garbage can, and then a stainless steel undermounted bowl. And I love the little drying racks they're putting. They also have the little, you know, whirly grate doodad that you can put up the top. That's you know, just making life a little bit easier. A snake, whoosh, 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 hitting those dishes from all angles. It's also one of the fancy ones where you can change up the different spray modes. That's that little drying rack I was telling you about. You also have the solid surface cutting board that goes on top. Blends in with the rest of the counter. It's the same material. All right, over here, you're going to have a massive refrigerator. And what I do like about this refrigerator, too, is there's going to be 2 different styles when you get to this size. The residential or the residential 12 volt. So this is nice because it'll run off the solar on top of the camper, your truck when you're driving down the road. You don't need, you know, that extra kind of inverter to switch it from electric to get it running. This will run off of the 12 volt, which is a big time plus. 2 freezer sections, bada bing, ice maker. And then bada boom. You even got that little tray right there. You're ready to rock. You're in the business, baby. One of the biggest refrigerators the RV world has ever seen. And you got that little, kind of that smart hub right there where you can lock it up and all that. Flip it over here, and this is pretty interesting. You notice how this is kind of tucked away. So obviously you got, you know, the countertops. But then this right here, it pulls out to make more countertop space. So if you need that prepping station, you know, I like to make, you know, a lot of stir fry in our house. Our kids absolutely love stir fry. So I could definitely see, you know, me having, you know, maybe like a little egg bowl over here. You got your meat sitting over there after you cook it. And then, you know, you're just kind of chopping up different greens and whatnot to toss in there. Just a really good space. Just extra countertop space and extra storage. You can't beat it. It's what camping's all about. Finding cool ways to put cool storage. 3 stovetop burners so you can whip up all the fixings. And then a pretty good size oven there too where you could cook up some Cornish hens. Boom, boom. Cool looking backsplash, kind of that little marble look. And then I do like this hood. I've seen some brands that do the stainless steel up there, so that's kind of cool how it's, you know, blends in with the rest of the decor. You also see that LED light that's on this side, you know, and over here too. And then boom, same both left and right. And again, I can't stress enough, 2 of those fans. That is pretty cool. That is a rarity in the RV industry. So that'll really help you, you know, suck out, even if you're cooking like a bunch of bacon, you know, and you burn it. You don't have to worry about it smoking up the place. Heck, throw a little cast iron thing and sizzle up a couple steaks. You can do that inside with that kind of suction power. So right here, speaking of suction power, you got your central vac system, so that's nice, just making life a little bit easier. A little night light, a grab handle that is also kind of bowed, which makes it nice and easy. Your fuse box, so if something isn't working, make sure to check that out. A little place where you can do some hanging stuff, and you got that little octopus guy, those little wobbly eyes. Copper tab for your magnet, and those are pretty darn strong as well. And this is going to be your control center, so, you know, pretty darn nice. Tank heaters, which is nice. Extended seating stay, that 4 season living. Then you have your all your slide room controls right here. This is where you control the AC and heat, and then your max air fans, those fantastic fans I was telling you about. Again, day and night shades, half drac, full drac, another good viewing window that opens up for a nice breeze. And then you're going to flip it in to an awesome bathroom. So you get plenty of storage below, a little bit of storage above, another fantastic fan. It just looks really nice. It gels together. Plenty of countertop space, an outlet, stainless steel bowls. Both sides will have access to the plumbing. And you get a whole bunch of those. You also get the old porcelain foot flush throne. So, you know, nice and sturdy for you. And you can see I got plenty of room. That's right there. Round belly approved. No doubt about it. JBL speakers. That way you can jam out while you're showering. And then right here, boom, baby. Pretty good size shower. And then it's got my favorite. You got the old teak seat where you can sit down. But this right here, absolutely perfect. 4 ports where water sprays out. And you got plenty of room, plenty of head height with or without that sunroof. So you're a little bit taller than myself. You know, I would say you're probably up to about 6'5" before you'd be, you know, completely bonking your head. But, you know, you'd be living up in that sunroof area if you're much taller than me. Look at that. The LED lights run, you know, all the way up. So look at that. Boom. Ooh. Heading into the bedroom, it just looks nice. I love the decor, kind of the switch up. You're going a little bit lighter and brighter back there, but now you're back in those kind of cozy brown tones. You get a little bit of storage here up under the bed, which has those 2 chairs, I do believe, or it should. Yep, that's how it was in the other ones. So you get those. 2 USBs, 2 outlets, and they're all on that 12 volt. So they're all going to be the inverted outlets, which are nice. Both windows open up. They both come with the old drac shades. And then you got shelving if you want to put up, you know, like a CPAP machine, you know, or something of that nature. Outlet, control for the AC. Height up in here, pretty good as well. You know, probably looking at 6'3"-ish. You got a TV that's kind of on a little bit of a slant right there. Another smart TV, the Connex. Emergency exit, pull, push, and plop if you need to. You got it. And then a dresser, so a little bit of countertop space and 6 pull-out drawers, you know, just like that. The closet also has some pretty good space right there. You see those little cubbies. You also have good countertop space if you want to figure out a way, you know, where you could get a little bit of work done. You could probably toss a little laptop because you got an outlet. You got some hanging rods for some hanging clothes. And then you got a little hamper, and that is pretty darn neat. I mean, check that out. I like that. Then you got either another hanging closet in here, or you can put a fully stackable washer and dryer, you know, with all the plug-ins and the outlets. All right, guys, I think that about wraps up here the inside portion of the store. Again, it's the 2024 Montana 3231 CK. If you guys have made it this far, hit that old like and subscribe-a-rooney. And if you missed it the first time around, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, including a link for the pricing, will be down in that description. So as we head outside, one of the first things that I notice is you do have those frameless tinted windows, which are nice. But you also get a really large awning with the LED lights there underneath it. You're also going to get 2 solar panels up top, and that will be down in the pricing link. You can check out the size of those. I believe it looks like they're 2 200-watt panels, but you'll want to make sure that that is accurate, because I definitely am not 100% positive. 2 marine grade outside speakers. There's going to be those JBLs. You also have the new Lippert system there for the landing gear, so you're going to get those little lights. It's also 6-point hydraulic auto level, which is a big time plus. Propane behind this door, and these ones are going to be slam latch, and they're also got the metal right there. So that's a nice feature to have. But look how big this pass-through storage is. I mean, you know, I'm a fairly large guy. I can sit in the darn thing. I mean, check this out. I mean, I am all the way up. Wow. So look at that. I mean, I can sit in this pass-through storage. So I could literally lay down, you know, a couple buddies, you're good to go. I could totally see my kids wanting to jump in there and even sleep on some occasions. Your key TV, so your satellite and cable, you got your outlets. That's the back end of the road vac. And then notice how there's no exposed wood with that aluminum frame that's welded at all points. So there's no exposed plyboard or anything like that. That's added insulation, added quality. Just a little extra touch. It costs a little bit, but it goes a long, long way. Underneath here, heated and enclosed. And again, remember those 12-volt tank heaters I was talking about? That's what's going to keep you out camping longer. You know, whether you want to or not, you can use this in the winter because you do have that extra heat. Not only is it direct forced, but it also is that 12-volt aiding it. If you want to hook up a TV, again, you got that cable hookup and then the outlets. You know, so play the game at the campground. Play that outside movie. You know, watch that Miller's movie. That thing was freaking hilarious. You can do that. It relates to camping. Everyone likes that movie. Steps flip up into the door. You also got a screen, and it looks like it's on that friction hinge. So that'll be up to about 25 miles per hour wind where that door, you know, won't be a rocking and closing on you. Again, you do have that big awning, but then you also have another small awning that comes off this slide. So this entire camper is one big slide. So if you're at the campground setting up some picnic tables, you know, just hanging out, you got burgers, you're cooking, you're enjoying life, well, now you got area for shade all the way through. So that is a great feature to have. You also see right under here, you got your spare tire tucked away, out of the way, kind of concealed. You have a ladder that goes on top. You know, check your seals, check your slides. It's a fully walkable roof, and I like how the ladder goes up and over. Not every brand does that, and I think that's a nice added touch. It just makes things, you know, a little bit easier. And I'm starting to see Montana, you know, not overly experienced in them, but they're centralized around, you know, kind of ease and then obviously aesthetics. I mean, they look beautiful, but everything's also easy. You know, the switchboard is easy. They're not going with that LCI 1 control stuff. Little hitch where you can plug in, you know, maybe like a you know, storage rack or bike rack, and then your camera ready, which I believe Keystone, you know, Dutchman uses the Voyager. I think that's what they're prepped up for, but it's great because you can get on, you know, little screen, see what's going on behind you with some distance markers. Head around the back, you're going to notice these 2 slides. Now on this side, you can get slide toppers on both slides. A slide topper is a piece of awning that goes from here to here. And essentially, if you're parked under a tree and you have a tree branch that falls off and then you close up that slide, that's where you get a leak from. So it's kind of a pay-to-play thing. You either get on top of your camper, brush it off every single time, or make the one-time investment inside your camper. And now when you roll it in, it rolls off the top. It also helps out, you know, with water in general. You can't get a leak if water can't get to it. So right here, again, you got dual axles. You got a little hose right there for the old stinky slinky. Back end of the hot water heater. This is going to be where you plug in the unit. And then let me open up this here. Need 2 hands for a second. First, these are the stats if you want to pause it on that. We're going to be moving along in 3, 2, 1. So right here's the back end of the pass-through storage. Again, it's absolutely massive, that aluminum frame construction. But this is going to be your docking station. I like how it's all tucked away. So you got the hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower, your cable plug-ins, you know, winterization, city water connection, black tank flush, which is a sprinkler system there for your poop tank. Just everything is really nice and easy, and it's tucked away. And these are going to be, you know, your low point drains. Plus you got this little screw right here where you can, you know, undo that little cup, and then you have outside access on the inside there of that docking station. Propane again behind this door. And then this is going to be a touchpad for your leveling, and it's pretty cool. Let me see there, pop that open. So you enter in that pin, let's see, your 54222. So this is where you can extend and retract, use that auto level. It's just pretty darn cool. Turn the lights on and off. You know, you got it all right there in one little touchpad. I think that's a nice little touch. Added little thing of quality. And again, comes back to that Montana thing that I'm noticing. You know, it's all ease. Hydraulic. You got your inverter right there. That's what's going to keep some things running. That little yellow box, that's for the tire pressure monitoring system. So I showed you that inside on the kitchen. That's going to be what's screaming at you when you're going down the road. That's going to help you avoid that blowout. You do have a cutout if you want to put a generator in here. You just got to get it, you know, rest of the way prepped. And then right here, you got your road armor. So you got this pivoting head right there. So when you're stopping, you know, it's going to be eliminating some of that chucking and bucking for you. So a little bit more of a more comfortable ride than a typical, you know, Rhino box. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. Again, it's the 2024 Montana 3231 CK. My name is Hunter. Have a great day. See ya.